Hi, and welcome to position of the week 27. We missed a few weeks here. We were very busy with batch submissions and stuff like that. My apologies, but let's get back into it. So this is not the actual position. This is a starting point, and it is a study from 1987 by I. Krikeli, which we had on the list as possible inclusion in our book, Steffen Nielsen and my book, ENDGAME LABYRINTH, which will be out sometime this year. Exactly when, I'm not sure, but we'll work very hard on it. At the moment, I'm going through a few thousand studies that Steffen has sent and checking they're correct, if I like them, if they're educational value, exactly at what point we want to cut them and stuff like that. And it's a big process, and it's taking a lot of time, but not complaining, but just explaining why the book isn't out yet. So this study here, I'll just show you the actual intended solution first, and then I'll go back to another position and say there's another win, which is much less study-like, but it's really instructive from an endpoint point of view. But first, let's see the solution. So the core solution is here, here, check, here, and here, and here, and then bishop e4. It's a nice little move. And then bishop f5, and sort of, he doesn't mention in the study, but here the key point is the bishop cannot come around if the king is here. And if the king takes here, which is the main line, again threatening king to b7. So bishop has to go here, and we have a tempo, which is best used playing king d5. Bishop has to come back here to prevent king d6 after e6, king f6. But now, again, we're threatening king b7, so it's sort of like a repeat. It's a very beautiful idea, and here white obviously wins, one of the pawns queen. The study, however, doesn't hold up because in this position, white also had a different way to win. And I'll give you the first move here, which is e6. And then let's say king e7, just mentioning here king d6, we have this point again, the bishop want to be able to come around this way. Now this is gone, but here. So this position is not necessarily extremely difficult, but it's very instructive in understanding two concepts. So you can either stop it now, try to solve it, or you can let me explain the concepts, and then one by one, you can stop at either point and try to solve it. I think that's the best approach if you want to improve. Okay, here we go with the first explanation. So the thinking method we would use here is called schematic thinking. Now, schematic thinking means that we are looking at which position is winning and how do we get there will be a secondary choice. So here we would simply look for what setup would be winning for white, under what circumstances are we winning. So the second hint, there is a phenomenon in endgames that's called bishop on one or two diagonals. So clearly, let's try the naive approach here, and we'll see exactly what we mean. Let's say king d6, the bishop goes somewhere, and king goes here, and we go here, and we go with the pawn. And I should say it's quite late in this line that the line is, the win is spoiled. But here we can see we are going to be just a tempo too late. Here there's no time for king e5. Can't play king e4, king f5. Well, we can, but here black makes a draw, and okay, queen each and a draw. So the situation is here, we see that the bishop has jobs on two diagonals. So knowing that, we can see that the bishop is working best if it is not split, if its attention is not split in this way. So we can see that the bishop belongs here. Now, this kind of thinking is very important in the endgame, and I've seen especially Ulf Andersen in analysis have used it to a great extent. So in this position here, you can actually shuffle it around in quite a number of ways. It's just about getting the pieces to the right squares. So, okay, here we go, no more hints. So the simple solution is king c6, bishop a7, and this position only one move wins, but it's not so difficult. It's bishop c4, I clicked too far there. Bishop c4, h5, king d5, h4, and bishop f1. We play bishop h3, and the king can go to b7, win the bishop, and everything is good. Black will eventually be in Zugzwang. The computer will tell you it's made in something like 15, 16 moves here from memory, and white wins. So this was this week's position of the week. If you want to improve your game, then you should check out our website, killchesstraining.com. We're a very happy academy. I think we charge around €1.50 per lesson if you attend them all. It's of course not within everybody's possibility. We have many great trainers. We have Sam Shankland, Mickey Adams, Ivan Cheburinov, Ivan Sulgado. Sometimes when you find the time, Alexander Mochilev, Julian Aizmendi is a fantastic trainer from Spain, Renier Castellanos, Sabino Brunello. We also have a camp coming up soon with Ivan Sokolov, 24th to 27th of February. And if you sign up for a yearly membership, you get the camp for free thrown in. 4-day camp, 12 hours on pawn structures. So if you want to get better at chess and spend time with nice people, then you could certainly do worse than checking out killerchesstraining.com. Thank you for your time.